Now that I'm a gold 1 player, you guys might be wondering how I did it. Let me tell you. Drag back, then I ball roll, then I drag back. Okay, drag back, then I ball roll, then I drag back. Hold up. Players see my team and they think that I spend money. Transfer profit high, so high that my nose bloody. I pass on my test, but believe that I don't study. Drag back, see defenders all day like a whole cookie. I went in the lay, I don't cook, I souffle. What is going on, YouTube? It is your boy 1 Star Week, and we are back for another episode of the Broke Boy Road to Glory. And I'm gonna start this episode off by showing you the unthinkable. We have done the amazing. We have packed a Foot birthday card, and I'm pretty sure you're gonna know who it's gonna be. It's gonna be Foot birthday Lozano, and we were just messing around. Okay, I did the Foot 11 SBC to get an 84 guaranteed player, and I've done like 3 or 4 different SBCs throughout this Foot birthday promo that guarantees an 84 player or higher, and I have gotten the 84 rated player every single time. So I thought my luck was dead. I thought my luck was down and out, but you know what? I rolled the dice one time. I did the 81 double upgrade one time, and I saw the Foot birthday flare. I was getting excited, and I got even more excited when I saw the Mexican flag and I saw Chucky Lozano run out in all his glory. And we have done it. We have packed Foot birthday Chucky Lozano, and you already know, now that I packed him, I had to squeeze him into the starting lineup. I had to finish the weekend league out using the FIFA 19, FIFA 18 GOAT, Chucky Lozano. And let me show you the team real quick. So, as you guys see, we have slotted him into the left wing position. Unfortunately, with how my team is set up, this is the only way I could get him into the team and still have 100 chemistry. So, I know most times I do reviews, I try to get them on 10 chem. Unfortunately, this review is going to be doing Lozano on 7 chem. But, let's look at this card. He's an 87 rated card. Because of Foot birthday, they have upgraded the skill moves to 5-star. I believe his weak foot also got to upgrade to 4-star, and he looks like an insane card. He's 5'9". He has high-low work rates. He's right-footed with 5-star skills and 4-star weak foot, like I said. I have played 12 games, all of them in the weekend league with him, and he has 8 goals and 1 assist from the cam position. Real quick, before we go any further, if you're enjoying the content, if you want to see more content like this, do me a favor and hit the like button down below. And if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing to the channel. I appreciate all you guys at home for watching this video. So, wait, look at this card. He is a massive upgrade on his other versions. He is a massive upgrade on his Footmas version. I mean, his pace is obviously why you're going to bring him in, and his dribbling with the 5-star skill moves look insane. His shooting stats are now improved to the point where you could play him. You could play him in the weekend league, and I don't think he'll be a liability. His passing stats are decent, nothing too crazy. I did play him in the cam position, so I will be testing his passing very extensively. His physical stats look decent as well. He has respectable strength and aggression. He has very nice stamina, decent jumping. So, without further ado, I'm going to jump into the weekend league gameplay. I'm going to let you guys know how I finish off this weekend league. And I'm going to let you guys know, is this Chucky Lozano card the real deal? Let's go. Alright, so, according to Footman, this card's going to be costing you 100,000 coins on the PS4 market. Is he worth it? I would have to say I think that's a bargain for a player of his caliber. We're going to break down the stats though, so you know exactly what to expect at home. So, 97 pace. Is he as rapid as he is on paper? And I would have to say absolutely. This guy is a rocket ship. He is a Tesla on crack. This guy is very, very fast. One of the quickest players I've used on the game. His acceleration and sprint speed are almost maxed out. I didn't even touch it with a chem style, and it didn't need to be touched by a chem style. This guy was very hard to mark because when you look at his attack positioning, it is 89. He has 97 pace. So I found out the AI was never marking this guy. This guy was always making dangerous runs. I had him in the cam position. I had him getting into the box in the 4-1-2-2, and it was amazing the runs he was making. It was amazing how quick he was doing. What he was doing, and it was crazy how every single time I would send him to get in behind, he would get in behind. So overall, I gotta give this guy's pace a 10 out of 10. Next, we're gonna talk about this guy's shooting, and this is one of the question marks on the card because you already know his pace and dribbling are gonna be nice. Is his shooting gonna be up to snuff? Is it gonna be good enough to play striker or cam? And I would have to say his shooting was decent, all right? And you will see the stats. I mean, I scored 8 goals in 12 games, and you might be saying that's a great return, and it is. But the goals he was scoring was by virtue of his attack positioning, by virtue of his pace. It was not by virtue of his shooting, because if he could actually finish like a top tier finisher could, he would have goals in the double digits. But what I will say, I will start with a positive. His attack positioning is insane. He has 89 attack positioning. I threw a sniper cam style on him. That gave him 92 attack positioning, and in-game, his attack positioning was very nice. And when you take his attack positioning, put it together with his pace, I mean, like I said, the AI just had a difficult time marking him. He was always running in behind. He got a lot of second chances because he was always in the right place at the right time. He was a very good poacher, even though his finish wasn't top class. And his attack positioning, like I said, amazing. His finishing at 84 was solid, okay? And I would liken it to Politano. If you've ever used 89 Politano, if you've ever used a card with that kind of finishing, that's how this Lozano card feels in game, all right? He will finish the goals from tight angles. He will finish the sitters, and he can shoot from either foot if you get him a clear-cut opportunity. That being said, he's just not having that top-tier finish. So if you're planning to play him striker, I would pair him with somebody who's very, very clinical, because this guy is not necessarily clinical. He's the kind of player that's going to get into a lot of positions. He'll get a lot of shots off just by virtue of his positioning, but he won't have that top-tier finish. You got to keep that in mind. His shot power 84, once again, I think that might be what's holding back his finishing, because his finishing is 84. His shot power is 84. Those stats are decent, but just not at that top class, not at that top level where you'd want him to play striker. Overall, I gotta give this guy shooting an 8 out of 10. He has a solid shot, but nothing more than that. Next, we're gonna talk about this guy's passing. And once again, just like his shooting, it's just not top class. I mean, he has 83 vision, 83 short passing. So in and around the box, this guy's gonna be able to make a pass or two. He's gonna be able to hold possession. He's gonna be able to be press resistant. However, I wouldn't classify him as a playmaker at all. There were so many times where I had openings to make some passes in tight passing lanes, and he just didn't have the extra mustard to really get that pass off. He's just not that good as far as passing. He's very average, and overall, I give his passing a 7 out of 10. Next, we're going to talk about this guy's dribbling, and this is probably the best thing about this card. This guy has the 5-star skill move upgrade, which is insane because he already has maxed out pace. You put the 5-star skills on top of that, and if you know what to do with the skill move stick, this guy's gonna pull off those skill moves very nicely. He has 98 agility, 82 balance. I didn't notice his balance being an issue at all. And his agility meant that he was very responsive on the ball. He felt very light, very responsive, very reactive, and he was coming out of those skill moves with an insane acceleration. His 90 reactions is very nice as well. That might be why he got so many second chance goals, because if you see the goal compilation I've assembled on this review, I mean, a lot of his goals were just very shithouse goals. They were very fluky goals, and it seems like that's what Lozano is going to bring to your side. His dribbling is 90, which is very nice. His composure is 82. Once again, I feel like that's holding back his finishing, but overall, I gotta say his dribbling is 9 out of 10. He's very, very good on the ball. Finally, we will be talking about this guy's physical, and the number one stat that really matters here is his 89 stamina. He will last all game. You could play him on the wing. You could play him at striker. You could play him at cam. You could press. You could not press. This guy will last all game. That's very nice. He has 73 jumping. I don't really think it's an important thing at all. And since PS4 seems to crash every time you score a header, don't even try it. He has 64 strength, 69 aggression, which is respectable. He can ride a challenge here and there, but I wouldn't shield it with him for too long because you will lose the ball. Overall, I can give this guy's physical an 8 out of 10. Alright guys, so what is the final verdict on this card? I think this card is actually quite a good card. I think ideally, you will be playing him in the wide cam positions. You will be playing him on the wing. Centrally, I do think he just doesn't have the extra finishing. He doesn't have that clinical edge to him that you would want out of a central player. But out wide, I think he's definitely worth 100K. I would even pay up to 150 to 200K. I mean, he's just very nice on the ball. He's one of the quickest players I've used on this game. And his finishing and passing, while not top class, is very respectable. So he is bringing a lot of things to your side at a good price. So I really, really think you should try this card out. All right, guys. So you might be wondering how I was doing in the weekend league. As you guys know, last episode we left off and I was 14-4. I was flying high. I was feeling myself. I was ready to call up FaZe. I was ready to call up Rogue. I was ready to call up #United. Sign me up. I'm ready to go pro. I was really feeling good. But today, I got knocked back down to earth, and the gameplay once again was horrid. And I'm not just saying that because I lost more games today than I did the entire weekend league combined. I'm just saying that because it was true. If you watch my episode from yesterday, if you watch my episode from the day before, I mean, just the gameplay has just been bad. I just maybe think that it's a lot of people playing at the same time because, as you guys know, a lot of people are quarantined. So I'm guessing that's what it has to do with. Nonetheless, though, it was not a fun experience today, but we did it. We grinded, and we ended up hitting Gold 1 by the skin of our teeth. I mean, we hit 20 and 10. Once again, we are going to get these Gold 1 packs. And this week, I'm excited because we got Foot Birthday in packs. We got a lot of massive cards that are possible to be pulled. And I will let you guys know that I almost choked it. I was 19 and 8. Then I went to 19 and 9. Then I went to 19 and 10. I thought I was about to choke it. But last game, I did what I had to do. We finished strong, and we are now gonna be hoping to push for Elite next weekend. Let me know in the comment section down below how your weekend league went. I've noticed that a lot of people had their best weekend leagues this week, so I'm happy for that. Once again, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next episode, but until then,